Most men over 60 own jackets. Most are making the same 5 mistakes with every single one. Not obvious mistakes, quiet ones. The kind that quietly age you and tell the room something you didn't intend to say. A jacket is the most powerful piece in your wardrobe. Get it right, and the whole outfit works. Get it wrong, and nothing else can save it. The jacket either carries the outfit or collapses it. Most men over 60 are wearing jackets they've had for years without asking whether they're still working. Comfortable, familiar, quietly doing more damage than most men realize. On this channel, classic menswear for men over 60 who want to look sharp without overcomplicating it. No trends, just what works. In this video, 5 jacket mistakes every man over 60 should avoid, and exactly what to do instead. The first jacket mistake, and the most damaging. The shoulder doesn't fit. The shoulder seam is the most important measurement on any jacket, and the one most men never check. Seam drops past the natural shoulder edge, posture looks weaker, jacket looks borrowed, or seam sits inside the shoulder, compressed, restricted, reads as too small. Now here's the part nobody talks about. The shoulder cannot be corrected by a tailor without rebuilding the jacket. You can shorten sleeves, take in the waist, hem the length, but the shoulder seam is structural. Once wrong, permanently wrong. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Comfortable through the chest, they buy it. But comfort doesn't mean the shoulder is sitting correctly. Check it separately, in the mirror, specifically. Picture this. Good shirt, quality trousers, clean shoes, but shoulders drooping a centimeter past the natural edge. Posture looks weaker. Silhouette looks wider. Not bad, just wrong. The fix is simple. Try on a jacket. Look at the shoulder seam first. Exactly at the natural edge. Not past it, not inside it. Doesn't match. Put it back. No exceptions. Takeaway. Non-negotiable. Cannot be fixed after purchase. Check the shoulder first. Everything else can be adjusted. This cannot. And once the shoulder is right, the next mistake becomes the clearest thing in the room. This next mistake is the one most men make every single day without knowing it. Too much fabric through the body. Too wide through the chest, too boxy through the back. The result is always the same. Shapeless, heavy, older looking than the man inside it. Excess fabric creates visual bulk in the center of the body. A well-fitted jacket creates a clean vertical line, taller, leaner. A boxy jacket adds horizontal width at the midsection, shorter, heavier. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Comfort in a jacket doesn't come from excess fabric through the body. It comes from room across the back and through the armhole. A well-fitted jacket is always more comfortable than a boxy one, and this is where most men get it completely wrong. Same size worn for 20 years, but bodies change. A size that fit at 45 fits differently at 65. The solution isn't going bigger, it's a tailor adjusting to how the body is now. Picture this. One man in a boxy jacket, fabric pooling at the sides. The other with a clean taper at the waist. Second man looks leaner, taller, more intentional. Same age, same build, different jacket fit. The fix is one tailor alteration. Waist taken in. Least expensive, most impactful. Removes excess fabric without changing the jacket structure. Transforms how every jacket looks on your body. Takeaway. Excess fabric adds bulk and age. One tailor alteration removes both. Immediate difference. And once the body of the jacket is clean, the next mistake becomes the most obvious detail in any close-up or photograph. This next mistake happens every day, and most men never notice it until they see a photograph. The jacket mistake that separates dressed from sharp, sleeve length. How much shirt cuff shows below the jacket sleeve? Too much, too little, or none at all. Each version signals something wasn't checked. Arms hanging naturally, a quarter to half-inch of shirt cuff visible below the jacket sleeve. Not none, not an inch or more. A quarter to half-inch, that's the window. Now here's the part nobody talks about. The shirt cuff creates a clean visual break between jacket and hand. It frames the wrist, and it positions the watch correctly. Visible, intentional rather than accidental. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Sleeves shortened until no shirt cuff shows, thinking it looks cleaner. It doesn't. It looks incorrectly tailored, covers the shirt cuff entirely, arm looks shorter, jacket looks borrowed. Picture this. Smart casual dinner. Jacket sitting well, but sleeves covering shirt cuffs entirely. No break at the wrist. Watch partially hidden. Correct from a distance. Something feels off up close. That something is the sleeve length. Single sleeve alteration. Wear the actual shirt to the tailor. Set the sleeve so a quarter to half-inch of cuff is visible. 10 minutes. Changes how every photograph looks. Takeaway. Quarter to half-inch of shirt cuff below the jacket sleeve. Check it every time. The detail that separates dressed from sharp. And once the sleeve length is right, the next mistake is the one that most men defend longest, because it feels like familiarity, not failure. This next mistake is the hardest one to see, because it's been there so long it feels normal. Keeping jackets that are done. Not old, done. Shoulder padding shifted. Lining separating. Lapels that have lost their shape. Fabric faded or gone slightly soft. A jacket past its useful life doesn't just look wrong, it makes everything else look worse. Soft lapels make a quality shirt look wrong. Separating lining makes a careful outfit feel unfinished. The weakest piece determines the impression. A worn-out jacket is always the weakest piece. Now here's the part nobody talks about. People don't identify a worn-out jacket, they feel it. Sense something off before naming what. Not noticed, just felt. And felt is worse. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Familiarity feels like quality. But familiar and quality are not the same thing. A jacket that served you in 2010 was built for that man. He may carry himself differently now. Picture this. Navy blazer, 11 years old. Still buttons, still navy. But shoulder padding shifted, lapels slightly soft. Under the restaurant light, tired. Not bad, just tired. And tired reads as a man who stopped paying attention. Hold each jacket to good light. Shoulder padding symmetrical, lapels flat and crisp, lining intact. One question. If a stranger saw me in this today, would it say I pay attention? If no, the jacket is done. Takeaway. Holding on past useful life doesn't save money. It costs presence. Replace with one that works for the man you are now. And once the worn-out jackets are gone, the final mistake is the one that happens not to the jacket itself, but to every outfit it becomes part of. This last mistake is invisible until you see yourself in a photograph, and then impossible to unsee. Wearing the right jacket in the wrong setting, or the wrong jacket in any setting. Not fit, not condition, a reading the room problem. The mistake that makes a man who has everything else right still look slightly off. Structured wool blazer at a casual weekend lunch. Unlined summer sport coat at a formal dinner. Suit jacket with jeans. Each sends the same signal. This man didn't read the occasion. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Every jacket has a formality level built into its construction. Structured shoulder, full lining, formal. Soft shoulder, half lining, casual. Wearing a formal jacket casually doesn't make it casual. It makes you look overdressed. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. One or two jackets worn for every occasion, but one jacket cannot cover every setting. A structured blazer cannot relax for a garden party. An unstructured sport coat cannot formalize for a smart dinner. 3-jacket system. Structured blazer in navy or charcoal, smart and formal. Unstructured sport coat in camel or olive, casual and social. Lightweight linen or cotton, warm weather. 3 jackets. Every occasion covered. Picture this. 3 jackets, structured navy, unstructured camel, linen, smart dinner in the navy, casual lunch in the camel, garden party in the linen. In every setting, he understood the occasion. One question before leaving. Does this jacket belong in this setting? Not nice, not comfortable. Does it belong? Answer honestly. If no, reach for a different one. Takeaway. Right jacket in the right setting, always intentional. Wrong jacket in any setting, always off. Read the occasion, choose accordingly. Avoiding all 5 mistakes. Not complicated, not expensive. A man who checks the right things, maintains what he owns, replaces what's done, and reads the occasion. The shoulder fits correctly, seam at the natural edge, every time. This is checked before any jacket is purchased and verified before any jacket is worn. Non-negotiable. No exceptions. The body of the jacket is clean, no excess fabric pooling at the sides or back. One tailor alteration where needed. The waist taken in slightly. The jacket follows the body rather than hanging away from it. The sleeve length is correct, 1/4 to 1/2 inch of shirt cuff visible at all times. Checked at the tailor with the actual shirt. Verified in the mirror before leaving. The jacket is current, not kept past its useful life. Honest assessment seasonally. Shoulder padding symmetrical. Lapels crisp, lining intact. If any of these are wrong, the jacket is replaced, not kept. The jacket matches the setting. Structured for formal, unstructured for casual, lightweight for warm weather. The right question asked before every occasion. The right jacket chosen every time. Picture this. 3 jackets, all fitting correctly, all maintained, all matched to their settings. Dressed for any occasion in 5 minutes. Sharp in every photograph, never second guesses. That is the result of getting these 5 things right. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Avoiding these 5 mistakes doesn't require buying more jackets. Better decisions with what you already have. Most jacket problems solved by 1 tailor visit and 2 honest decisions. Takeaway: wrong shoulder, too much fabric, wrong sleeve, holding on too long, wrong setting. Avoid these 5, and every jacket performs better immediately. A jacket that fits, is maintained, and belongs in its setting doesn't need to be expensive to look expensive. A jacket that fails on any of these 5 points doesn't need to be cheap to look cheap. The mistakes are the cost. Avoiding them is the upgrade. Which of these 5 mistakes are you still making? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe for straight, practical style advice for men who value confidence over trends. Next video: 5 trouser rules every man over 60 should follow.